Hey guys, Red Eyes here, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 14 of Hermitcraft. So, very chilled out episode today, I think. Yeah, I guess that's it, just change of pace, so let me know what you think. So there's a quick update on the mob trap in the nether, a bit of cleaning up around the base, and at the end I enchant the helmet. So, enjoy! Alright, so first of all I'll give you a little update on this trap. It turns out I didn't design it very well, and the thing about the tripwire hooks here is, well, it's sort of hard to explain, but essentially I want lots and lots of air blocks at this level. So the game will check at this level, and then it sort of checks around at the same height for additional places to spawn. And so that way when it will try and spawn one mob, it might spawn more than one. And, I don't know, it's sort of complicated. I watched JL's video on the mob spawning, and yeah, there's lots of great info in there. But if you watch it, you have to watch the whole video. It's about an hour long. But the thing is, the information sort of changes throughout the video. Like at the start, he says one thing, and then it sort of changes. For this, at least, the main goal is not efficiency, although I do need a minimum amount of efficiency in the spawning area here, because if nothing spawns, then it's not going to work. So, you know, if I wanted super high efficiency, I wouldn't be doing the mob. Oop. Did that guy just spawn on stairs? Oh no, he must have spawned beside. Well, that proves that wither skeletons will spawn in there because a blaze spawned in there, and they are using the same rules as to where they can spawn in this this thing. It's not about efficiency, this trap. I just want it to look cool, and also, you know, the thing about the wither skeletons is they will be going through the portal into the overworld. So the idea is that I don't have to sit here and be near the trap. I can just let it run, and I can do other stuff. And yeah, you know, so it's not going to be very fast, but it's going to look cool and not require much work. You know, I'll just go into the overworld, the wither skeletons will be there, and yeah, they'll just be waiting. And there's been lots of great suggestions, so I'm really happy that I posted the last video, showed you my ideas, because yeah, I didn't get everything right. I didn't expect to, and yeah, I mean, stuff like using hopper carts to pick up the drops will save a ton of iron. There's some better methods for killing the small slime, magma cubes. So yeah, thanks for all the suggestions. Very good, very useful. But all the work I did on the trap was I made the box a lot bigger, and that way I have more room to work in it, and I don't have to worry about casts. It took about 3 hours to build this box, and I started taking more and more away there. You can see I've been digging out there, and yeah, I was just digging, and oh, up there as well. Oh no, that isn't a ghast. That's my other portal. I thought the smooth stone there was a ghast. Hey, I've been digging around out there. And the ghasts were giving me a really hard time. And eventually I realized I could take an invisibility potion, and then they couldn't even see me. But I didn't realize that until after about 2.5 hours of doing this, and, you know, having big holes taken out of it, and having to rebuild them and all that. But at the end, it's very satisfying doing all that. Even though it's just a box. It's just like, yes, I've done it. There's one there. Ooh, I'm going to grab my skull catcher, which I've got here. I was using it earlier, and I got another wither skeleton skull. So I'm up to 10 now. And I thought I would just take advantage of these 2 high pads, because they are not going to work for very long. The pads here, because they're only 2 high, the wither skeletons currently get stuck in them. But in the next update, that's not going to work anymore. They're going to need a 3 high area to spawn. Yeah, and anyways, this is all going to get changed to automatic farms. And so the other farm over there, it's only 5 wide at most, whereas these ones here, these pads, they are, I think, 19 wide or 21 wide, and you can see they're like over 40 blocks long. So these are going to be the bad boys, you know, these are going to get the work done. There's one here, and then one on the other side over here. So the other farm, it's sort of a test, except for because of where it's positioned, it's sort of in the middle there. It means that when I'm over there, it should work a lot better, because all the netherrack and stuff up there, I don't really want to take all that away. So these farms here won't be as efficient because there'll be stuff spawning up there. But with the one over here, I'll be able to stand in a position where it's, you know, the only ideal place for mobs to spawn. If I stand sort of, you know, around here, then I get far enough away from all that stuff that it will become irrelevant. And this farm here will be the only one producing. So, yeah, I don't know, there's lots to think about. I mean, all the areas here could be changed into automatic farms, but I don't think that's really necessary, because, you know, it will just be super laggy and that kind of thing. So that's the update on the wither skeleton farm, I think. Whoops. Oh man, the old ender pearl at the wrong time. The base, the messy base. So I've had a lot of requests, well, maybe 3, to clean up around here. Oh, actually, I need to get the graphics onto normal, and it should speed things up. But yeah, you know, it does annoy me too. I have all these chests around here just full of random junk, so I definitely want to clean those up. So I think I'll do that now. Just try and tidy up all this stuff. And yeah, I still haven't thought about the storage room, so maybe I'll start putting that in. No, actually, I really have to think about that, because to get all the hoppers working and get everything properly organized is going to take a bit of thought. So I think for now I'll just keep all my chests here, and yeah, gotta put all my junk away. It's sort of organized. I, in general, know where most of the stuff is, but if anyone were to come here and look at it, they'd have no idea. So, like, yeah, this smooth or mossy cobble goes up here, and this is all just memorized for now. But I've been doing I've been doing some stuff here. I can't remember if I mentioned it, but I converted the mob trap up here. And essentially now there are some pads at this height here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pads there. Some are 3 wide, some are 2 wide. And it is a totally passive system. So up there's half blocks, so nothing can spawn. So the mobs spawn up here, and they fall into some water, and they get pushed towards the center. But it's actually working pretty good, because I spend a bunch of time below here, and because of that, a bunch of mobs spawn here, and I'm close enough for them to move around. You know, if you're too far away, they're not actually going to move, and that is one of the main reasons, I think, or one of the reasons people use piston traps now, is just to push the mobs off, because they don't go off themselves. But yeah, essentially that's hooked up, and it's only 1 high. Oh, and there's a bunch of mobs in there already. You see there's some spiders there. It's probably hard to see. I think there's tons of spiders. Wow. See, the good thing about having everything open like this is you get pack spawning. You get like up to 6 mobs spawning at a time. And that's sort of the issue in the trap in the nether farm, is, you know, there's stuff in the way, so you don't get as many mobs spawning at a time. But anyways, I'll just go and show you what I've done. I hooked it all up. Spent a lot of time messing about with water flows and spider pushing stuff, you know, getting them to go in the water. And if we go down here to the item separation room, you can see that the spiders go down there. And they do go in and they get funneled around the edge here. And there's a creeper going through. Hello, creeper. I don't want to put light here because of that ice block. And it will melt. It took quite a while to figure out how to get everything to flow into this 2x2 pipe here. Actually recorded an episode on it, but it was pretty boring. So I decided not to upload that, but as you can see, it works. The spiders are taken in, and they go up towards the killing thing, and they burn in the lava. However, even though the spiders are going in here, I'm not sure their drops are going to where they should be. I don't have a string separator here, so there should be a string in the end here, but there isn't. So I'm sort of worried that the spider drops are burning in the lava, or perhaps they're falling back into this hole here. Oh, hello, creeper. And yeah, if you don't know, so there's a mob trap up there. Where is it? Up on the top there, and they fall down where those smooth stone slabs are, and then they go around here and up into the kill chamber. There's also another mob trap below our feet, and if we come over here, oh, you can see it's where that cobble is. So actually I haven't been down there for quite a while, so we'll just have a look and see. Oh no! Ow, that hurt. But yeah, you can see it from here, and may as well just... Okay, maybe that wasn't a good idea. But yeah, this one down here doesn't spawn spiders. So you can see it has the blocks to prevent spiders from spawning, and there's a lighting system and all that. And you can just see it through the bottom of the mountain here. But that trap is working good as well. You know, it's always producing a couple mobs here and there. And there's a steady flow going through. And so the final mob trap up there, the flushing one, I changed the way the mobs are sent into the center here. And I want to make that more visible. So here you can see there's a glass pipe. And so you'll be able to see the mobs come through, and it is carrying spiders as well now. Before, the spiders were just stocking up over here, but now I've changed everything so they get pushed through as well. Yeah, so everything sort of gets pushed over here, and the spiders are forced into the too wide bit. So this pipe is an L shape. It's too wide, and on one side it's too high. But yeah, the mobs are sent through. All the water flow is, you know, pointing in the right direction. They can't really go backwards. But now, when I'm over here, I can watch them go through. I really like that. And, yep, they should all get pushed through here and sent up and into the lava. And we're just going to check on that spider and see what happens if he drops any string. No, I didn't see any string there. Maybe I'll wait for some more spiders. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot to put some water. Oh, there's everything stacking up there. Derp-a-dur. Oh my god. So that's why I thought everything was working. It's because nothing's even going through. So I've got to fix that. Let's see, can I get up here? I can't get quite high enough. I've got a bucket. Yeah, I've got a bucket there. So take out that water. And there's a bunch of items there. I'll take out this water too. That was a good idea. And let's see if we can see what's happening. So, the items are there. Like so. And why aren't they flowing through? Oh, I guess it's because I have a half block there. In the past, the items would flow under the half block. But now, I don't think they do that anymore. So, oh, I didn't want to grab everything, but doesn't matter. So I'll put that back how it was. Like, come on, like so. Stick the water there. There we go. So, yeah, that's okay. The items will not flow through the quickest because the water is flowing from there down to there. And in fact, to make it a little bit quicker, I could probably put something up there. Maybe a sign would be good. Let's see if there's one here. No signs there. Anyways, whatever. I'll fix that some other time. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And now at the end, I've got my stone brick. Right. That was good. Anyways, back with the cleanup, I think. So that is most of the random chests cleaned up. There's quite a few. There's quite a few I've left as well because, you know, they're sort of works in progress, so there's no point taking everything away. And the final things I have to move are these. My nice diamond from Jenny B, and my eyes from Jassassin. So, nice eyes. But yeah, I think, you know, this has been here a while. Since Christmas, and it is now February, so probably time to move on. Oh, that was, well, whatever. I got tons of glowstone. But thanks, guys. I really appreciate the gifts. So, another little cleanup job I can do here is put down some string here and there. So I don't get vines all over your face, all over the time. All over the time? All over the place. Some of them I want to leave, like I like that one there. But let's see, these can go down a bit, or up, you know what I mean. And so I think I'll do that and clean up. This hole here is where I make lava. Or make obsidian. You know, I'll go and get some lava, put it in here, pour some water on it, and make obsidian. But I think this can be flattened out as well. It's not very nice with the netherrack there. And yeah, I think actually what I'm going to do is spend some time, well, cleaning up, putting down the vines that are keeping the vines under control, that kind of thing. And I'll put in a few paths here and there. So then I'll have a better idea of, you know, what's going to happen here, where I'm going to be walking. And, yeah. So, for the paths, I haven't really thought about it. Cobble might be nice. But cracked stone brick might be pretty good too. Maybe some mossy cobble as well. Oh, possibly even some of this, some mossy stone. You know, I really like stone paths. Stone brick I don't want to use on the floor. So some sort of combination of this stuff should be good. Let's see, come over here. Get some light going. Yeah, I think it'll be just a mix of, oh, maybe I could just use the mossy in the middle here. See what that's like. Sort of an underused block, but I think it's quite nice. yeah, it's going through okay. Let's see. Just get an idea. Coming around here. Yeah, whatever. I mean, these paths will be easy enough to change if someone has a much better design. I just want to sort of, you know, get something concrete going here. And around the edge, some cracked brick. Oh, they don't really meet together very well, do they? And having the same thing over and over is kind of boring. Maybe I'll only use the mossy cobble. That's an idea. Just put that down like that. And then it sort of meets with the grass, sort of works. A bit of a messy texture, I'd say. You know, it's got a lot going on. Having it 3 wide is a little bit funny. So one thing I'm surprised that's never really been mentioned in my videos is no one seems to have noticed that I never use sandstone. I've just never used it. So maybe I'll try a little bit of that and just see. Because it's nice and bright. It's very plain texture. I do like that, especially on the top here. You have to ignore all the glitchy graphics. That's hopefully going to get fixed soon. Nothing I can do about that, really. I don't like that. That's just weird. Well, I think that'll do for now. I mean, yeah, if you have better designs, let me know. I don't really want to use wood, because in my head, wood, you know, doesn't really go on the floor outside that well. It becomes all slippery, and then you fall on it, and I sort of like to keep things partially realistic, at least. Not fully, that's for sure. I think I'll go with that. It's a nice contrast. Maybe I could use gravel as well. I'll try a bit of gravel. Yeah, this gravel is quite nice. Again, it's quite a busy texture. I'm not going to use this mossy cobble. I mean, it's just too sort of glitchy. I don't know, it doesn't look smooth when you look at it. The gravel's pretty good, though. This mushroom or mycelium might work well. There's something a little bit different. Might be a little bit bright, though. And another option is clay. I quite like clay. Something different. Very expensive, of course, but yeah, I don't know. So ignoring the graphical glitches, what do you reckon? Or another design, even. Screw it, I'm going with... No. Nah, I can't do this. Oh, I'll come back to this later. Man, that's tough. Tough decisions. Yep. I was clearing out my chest. Found some bricks. That's what's happening. Oh, I love bricks so much. So, yep. This is all going to go away. I don't want a mushroom. Okay, I'm going to need a silk touch, so... Yeah, bricks. Bricks, bricks, bricks. Alright, I'm going to the end anyways. But yeah, still feel free to suggest anything, regardless of my brick decision. Okay, 64 should do. Oh, man, that'll take a while to enchant all those. Yeah, so I probably won't. Okay, so I just got to make sure I've got the helmet. And stick that in here. Stick those in there. And I will see you at the end. In the end. Alright, so This is the first book I've ever enchanted. I hope it goes well. Level 30. It's gonna all be level 30. Fortune 2, not bad. Oh, well, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, I totally get the books now. Not using any diamonds is really nice. However, I don't know how to use these. Like, can I stack them all on top of each other? Could I have an Aqua Affinity, Sharpness 3, Fortune 2, Looting 2 bucket? Yeah, I don't know, I may as well try. What could I do? I could have a stick with Fortune 2? No. Fortune 2 stick? Oh no, I'm in the right thing, the repair thing. So I guess it is sort of limited. Could I have a Fortune 2 piece of dirt? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Right, so it's actually about 6 hours later now. I went off and I was helping King Daddy DMAC clear some villagers. And if you watch Top Mass or King Daddy, you should see that soon. I might put a clip of it at the end. Maybe not. I have some other SMP stuff I want to put in, like egging GB's base. I got some clips of that, but might save those for another episode. Sharpness 3 again. But all the time I've been thinking about what to call the helmet. And I've got a list of names in front of me. And it's just really hard to decide. I don't know, I'm thinking, should it be something funny? Or should it be, I don't know, something cute? And basically the two names I'm going back and forth from in my head are Merman's Mullet and Bubbles. But I also like Sunken Man's Dream. And, I don't know, for an epic name, it could be Nautilus or Neptune's Helm. I thought Aqua Magic was good, or Waterborne. Oh, it's just really tough. But the two that are sticking in my head are Merman's Mullet and Bubbles. So, I don't know, you have to decide some way of doing this. So, I think what I'll do is I'll enchant the next book. And if I get Silk Touch, I'll call it Merman's Mullet. And if I don't, then I'll call it Bubbles. Because Silk Touch is really what I'm after here, so I can get some string, because that means I can do more interesting redstone stuff with timers. Not string, cobwebs. I want to be able to get cobwebs. And that will be useful for my potion room timing thing. So, if I'm lucky and I get it, I'll go with the sillier name. And if not, I think I'll go with Bubbles for the helmet. So, here we go. Punch one. Okay. Well, I said it. I'm gonna go stick to my word. Stick to my word? Man, it's getting quite late here. I did spend quite a long messing about and doing other things. Quite a long time. So the helmet is going to be called Bubbles, and thank you to Metcalf2Able for the name. And of course, I think I'm going to enchant more stuff and name it, because that was pretty fun. Got lots of good suggestions. I don't know, I might enchant another one and call it Merman's Mullet. Who knows? Anyways, I think that's going to be about it. Just get up to level 30 here. Lots and lots of clicking. And earlier in the episode, I know I had my sound far too loud, and that's why it was all echoey. But yeah. So, here we go. Up to level 30. Okay. Oh no, I might need more than 30 levels. Didn't think of that. Let's see, how much is that going to cost? 32 to rename that. So, almost there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to enchant a whole ton of books. Yeah, just get this episode rendering. Start enchanting more and more. And just, oh, I really want that Silk Touch. So I can get the shears and get the cobwebs. But yeah. Okay. Oh no, I almost did the wrong thing there. So the helmet's name is going to be Bubble. I don't know if I should put a smiley face after it. I kind of want to. Should I? Bubbles with a smiley face? No, that's a bit silly. Exclamation mark. Bubbles! Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that's a bit... God, yeah, I really can't speak anymore. Far too late. But I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this more chilled out episode. And yeah, I have no idea what will be next. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And take care for now. Bye-bye.